In this video, we're gonna make bass sounds. We'll be inspired by viral bass house tracks as these. So when you listen closely to those tracks, you can deconstruct it in 4 elements. First, the drums. Then the high energy A part. The calmer B part. And last of all, the vocal.
Bassline deep, bassline pulses, bassline feeds.
So step 1 is the drums. First, set the BPM to around 130 to 140. Let's start off with a basic drum loop. We'll be using this kick, clap, and open hat from the new UK business pack. It's linked down below if you want to check it out. So place the kick at every hit, the clap at every second beat, and the open hat at the off beat. Sounding like this. Then we're gonna add some groove to it with the groove elements. So first, pick a closed hat from the pack. And another one, place the first one right before the open hat and the other one right after. Sounding like this. Then we're gonna bend them to the left and right. And get them slightly off the grid to humanize the drum loop. Then we're gonna add a snare, place it right here. Off the grid as well. And pan it, sounding like this. And to finish off the drums, we're gonna add a typical bass house siren to it. Let's drop in this one from the pack. And lower down the volume. Sounding like this. Then I route them out to the drum bus and added these effects to it. With an EQ, distortion, compressor, and soft clipping. So altogether the bass house drums sound like this. So before we move on to the next part, I'm excited to announce our new sample pack, UK Business. It's packed with 100 plus Serum Presets, 10 rap vocals, and all the samples you need to make the perfect drums for drum and bass, bass house, and UK garage. I will also give away a copy to one random comment on the video, so make sure to drop a comment down below. So now we're gonna name for the second part of the drop, the A part of the bass house drop. So almost all the time, a bass house drop consists of a really high energy A part, like for example in this track. And then a calmer B part with a vocal or something, like for example in this one. So first, let's create a high energy A part. Let's use this preset from the UK Business sample pack. It's linked down below if you want to check it out. So first we're going to make a midi. We are working in F sharp minor. So let's start off with a root note. Then go up to the dissonant note, adding a triplet rhythm in there as well, which is really common in bass house. Sounding like this. Then duplicate that triplet rhythm to the dissonant notes. So this will be the main rhythm. Duplicate it and make a little variation at the end of the melody. Going up to the third note of the scale and down to the fifth. Sounding like this. Now we're gonna mix it. This will be our lead sound, so remove the low ends. Add some distortion. And finish it off with some reverb and delay. Now we're gonna layer it with a bass sound, so edit a new serum. and pick another preset from the UK business spec. Let's use this one. Copy over the MIDI. And then mix it. First compress it. Add some distortion. And then I run them both to a bus channel. And added a sidechain. So altogether the A part sounds like this. So now we're gonna dive into the third step, the B part of the bass house drop. As I said earlier, most of the time there's a vocal being used in a calmer B part, like for example in this track. So let's pick a rap vocal from the UK business spec. They are made by a multi-million streamed rappers, so the quality is really high. Let's use the first one. Drop it in. Fit it to the tempo, pitch it down a little bit, and mix it with some compression.
Baseline deep, baseline pulses, baseline feeds.
Remove the low
Baseline
end
deep, baseline pulses,
and boost the highs.
baseline banging what you need.
Little bit of delay as well.
Baseline drops, we ain't fucking with the keep.
Side
Baseline
chain.
pulses, baseline feeds, baseline banging.
So together with the drums, the vocal sounds like this.
Baseline deep, baseline pulses, baseline feeds, baseline banging what you need.
Now we're gonna dive into the bass of the B part. First, pick a preset from the pack. Let's use this bass house bass and work on a more rhythmic MIDI. Of course, go up to the dissonant note. Duplicate it and make a little variation, going down to the 7th, sounding like this. And make some space for a Reese Fill at the end of the drop. So then we're gonna mix it. First, add some distortion. And remove some of the high ends. And finish it off with a sidechain. Then we're gonna add in a lead sound on top of the bass. Let's use this one. Drop in the MIDI. Then we're gonna add in a top sound on top of the bass. So I pick this preset from the pack. Then copy it over the MIDI. Sounding like this. Then mix it quite heavily. First remove the low end. Add some OTT. Some reverb. Delay. And a sidechain. So together it sounds like this.
Baseline deep, baseline pulses, baseline feeds, baseline banging what you need. Baseline pop, baseline drops, we ain't fucking with the cops.
Then we only need to edit a fill right here. We got a few Reese Fill presets in the pack, and honestly they are the game chasing presets in the pack. It's just a whole Reese Fill in one preset. Just use one note and you got a whole Reese Fill. So let's use this one. And drop it in at the root note. Something like this. So altogether the B part sounds like this. So for the last step, we're gonna erase the drop and add some more spice to it, some little tricks to make it a bit more interesting. Let's start off with the bass of the B part. Open up the Serum. And automate the pitch bend. Goes a little bit too low, so Set it to minus 12 semitones. Go to less tweaked and create an animation clip and let it pitch down right around here, giving this effect. Which makes it a little bit more interesting. Then we're going to remove the drums at the start of the drop. Just like this. Leave the first two bars empty to let it hit harder. Then we're going to automate the sidechain and then end the swell, giving this effect. So again, less tweaked animation clip and let it open up like this. I remove the sidechain like this, giving this effect. So then we're gonna add an automation on the master channel. Remove the low end during a drop at certain points, so copy the value, create an animation clip, and remove it at the part without the drums and right after 8 bars. We're also gonna create a small drum fill at this part, so remove those drums and just repeat the last bar like this, giving this effect. So that's it for the arrangement and a bass house drop. So if you like the video, please drop a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, check out the new sample pack UK Business, and I see y'all in the next videos.
We ain't fucking with the cops.